Ever wonder why reaching your first 100K feels painfully slow? I've been there. 6 years ago, I was stuck and frustrated until I discovered a strategy that took my portfolio past $300,000. If you're worried about losing money, you're not alone. The fear of making a mistake keeps most people from even starting. But the real risk isn't investing. It's not investing at all. So in this video, I'll show you why getting to that 100K can be so tough, the hidden force that accelerates your wealth once you cross that threshold, and some simple strategies you can use to reach that 100K faster than you think. You ever feel like no matter how much you save or invest, your net worth just isn't moving? Like you're pushing a massive boulder uphill and it barely moves? If you're nodding along with me, trust me, you're not alone. But here's the crazy part. Once you hit 100K, everything shifts. Suddenly, the same effort gets you twice the results, then 3 times, then 10 times. Even if you only have $50 or $100 a month to invest, that's enough to get started. Over time, the small habit turns into serious wealth. The key isn't how much you start with, it's that you start. But why? What makes the first 100K feel like the hardest grind? Imagine your wealth building journey like pushing a heavy car from a standstill. At first, no matter how hard you push, it barely moves. You strain, you shove, and yet it barely creeps forward. Painfully slow. It's exhausting, but then something changes. After those first few steps, it starts rolling, and that same amount of effort moves the car faster. And before you know it, you're jogging alongside it. That's exactly how money works. The early part feels impossible, but once you cross that 100K, momentum starts working in your favor. The key is realizing that the initial struggle isn't your sign you're failing, it's just physics. You're building momentum. But here's the good news. Knowing this in advance means you don't have to stay stuck in that slow phase for long. You can speed things up. So let's talk about what actually gets you to 100K faster. Most people think reaching 100K is just about saving aggressively, but that's only half the equation. The real secret? It comes down to 3 items. Item 1. Increase income. You can only cut expenses so much, but there's no limit to how much you can earn. Whether it's a raise, a side hustle, or building a new skill, earning can drastically speed up your progress. Even an extra $200 a month can make a big difference. Item 2. Automate your investing. Don't wait for the perfect time. Set up automatic transfers to an investment account every payday, whether it's $50 or $500. Automation makes it effortless and keeps you consistent. Item 3. Avoid lifestyle creep. When your earnings rise, it's tempting to spend more. Instead, make a rule. Invest at least half of every raise or bonus. That way, as your income grows, so does your investing power. Once you lock in these 3 items, getting to 100K won't feel impossible. It'll be inevitable. Now, you might be wondering why it's easier after you hit 100K. What's actually going on there? It all comes down to something called compounding. And once you truly get how it works, you'll never look at investing the same way again. Not sure what to invest in? Start with a low-cost ETF such as SPY. You don't need to pick individual stocks, just focus on consistency. Imagine investing $500 a month. At first, it feels like nothing's happening. The numbers barely budge, and progress feels slow. But then, seemingly out of nowhere, things start accelerating. Your investments begin growing faster and faster, even though you're not putting in any extra effort. That's compounding at work. Your money's starting to earn for you, and those earnings start generating even more returns. It's like a wealth-building cheat sheet, hiding in plain sight. Let's look at this online compounding calculator together. Say you have $0 and you invest $500 a month at a 10% return. After 10 years, you'd have just over 100K. Not bad, right? But watch what happens next. Now let's keep everything the same, but this time you're starting with 100K already invested. Look at that, just under 400K. All because you started with 100K. Your money grows exponentially faster, doubling or even quadrupling your returns without any extra effort from you. This is why the first 100K is the hardest. After that, compounding does the heavy lifting for you. Now that you see just how powerful compounding really is, the next question becomes, how can you actually start using it? Most people miss out, not due to lack of understanding, but simply because they don't put compounding into action. Here's how you can set yourself up to take advantage of compounding. starting today. Step 1. Start early, even if it's small. Don't wait until you have a big sum. Even $50 or $100 a month can grow significantly over time. Step 2. Reinvest your earnings. When you start seeing returns, resist the urge to cash out. Instead, reinvest those earnings and let compounding multiply your wealth. Step 3. Be consistent even when the market drops. Compounding rewards consistency, especially when markets dip. Those down moments, that's your chance to buy at a discount and amplify your long-term gains. Stick with these steps, and you'll see why compounding is often called a wealth-building superpower. Alright, so now you understand why investing gets easier after 100K. But here's what some people don't realize. There's a mental shift that happens at this point. Once you hit 100K, your mindset changes. And that shift can either speed up your wealth or hold you back. Most people think you need to be a genius to invest. The truth is, it's all about sticking to a plan and not picking the perfect stock. The smartest investors aren't the ones making the risky moves. They're the ones staying consistent. If you've ever felt stuck, unsure if you're making the right moves, or wondering if investing really works, this next part is going to change the way you see money forever. Before hitting 100K, you might wonder, is this even worth it? Is it working? Am I making the right moves? But something happens when you cross that 100K mark. Suddenly, everything feels different. Reaching 100K is like leveling up a game. You put in the work, learn the rules, and now you have the momentum on your side. But here's the catch. Not everybody experiences this shift. Many people hit 100K and still feel stuck. Why? Because without the right mindset adjustments, your progress can still stall instead of accelerate. So let's break it down. Here's how to embrace the 100K mindset shift and use it to accelerate your path to wealth. Mindset shift 1. Stop saving, start investing. Before hitting 100K, cutting costs and saving aggressively might work. But after crossing that mark, real growth comes from smarter investing, not just harder savings. Remember, you can't shrink your way to wealth. You have to invest your way to wealth. Mindset shift 2. Ignore daily market noise. After 100K, daily market swings matter less. What matters now is your long-term strategy. Mindset shift 3. Treat money as a tool, not as a trophy. Early on, money feels like something you have to hoard. But after 100K, it becomes a tool to unlock bigger opportunities. Wealthy people don't just earn money, they put it to work. Master these 3 mindset shifts and your next 100K will come faster and easier than you ever imagined. By now, you've made the crucial shift, thinking like an investor, playing the long game, and finally letting compounding work its magic. But there's a hidden trap waiting quietly in the shadows, one that can sabotage your entire future without you even noticing. It's called lifestyle inflation, and if you're not careful, it can erase all the progress you've worked so hard for. Picture this. You're finally starting to earn more. Your portfolio is growing, you're feeling unstoppable. Then slowly but surely, something sneaks up on you. The more we earn, the easier it comes to justify spending. After all, you deserve it, right? I deserve this. I'm practically rich now. This is lifestyle inflation, and if you're not careful, it can keep you stuck forever, no matter how much money you earn. Think about it. If you get a $10,000 raise and invest it instead of spending, you could turn it into an extra 100K over the next few years. Every dollar spent upgrading your lifestyle today is a dollar that won't be working for you tomorrow. The good news? Lifestyle inflation isn't inevitable. With a little planning, you can enjoy your success without sacrificing your future. Here's exactly how to keep your spending in check while enjoying life. Step 1. Automate your investments before you spend them. If you can't see the extra money, you won't miss it. Set up automatic transfers so that every raise, bonus, or extra income goes straight into your investment. Step 2. Set lifestyle guardrails. Decide up front how much of your raise goes toward lifestyle upgrades. A simple rule: save or invest at least 50% of your every raise, and the rest you can spend guilt-free. Step 3. Use the 30-day rule for big purchases. Want to splurge? Wait the 30 days. If you still want it after a month, go ahead. Most of the time you'll realize you didn't actually need it. Step 4. Compare every purchase to the investment growth. Is that $300 pair of sneakers really worth it and sacrifice $1,200 of future wealth? Use the compounding interest calculator to see what today's spending actually costs you tomorrow. You don't need to deprive yourself, you just need to be intentional. Alright, so now you know how to dodge the biggest trap that slows down most investors, lifestyle inflation. But let's not stop there. What if you don't just want to avoid mistakes, but you want to hit your first 100K faster than you ever imagined possible? Great news! Today, I'll share 3 powerful strategies to accelerate your journey to 100K, even if you're starting from scratch. Let's look at Sam and Julie. They both earn the same salary, and they both dream of hitting their first 100K in investment. Sam sticks to his routine, rarely asks for raises, and invests only occasionally. Julie, on the other hand, negotiates a raise at work, starts a small side hustle, and consistently invests her extra money every month. Who do you think will hit their 100K first? You guessed it, Julie. By taking simple, consistent actions, she reaches her goal years ahead of Sam. Now let's break down exactly how you can be like Julie and speed up your own path to 100K. Strategy 1. Boost your income. Ask for a raise. Do you know most people never even ask for a raise? Even a small increase, say just $5,000, can grow into tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars over your investing lifetime. Start a simple side hustle. Making just an extra $500 per month through a side gig or freelancing can cut years off your journey to 100K. Use your work benefits. Many employees offer bonuses, stock options, or matching retirement contributions. This is literally free money. Don't leave it sitting on the table. Strategy 2. Invest consistently and simply. Automate your investments. Set up automatic monthly transfers to your investment accounts. This removes emotion and ensures consistency. Take advantage of tax-efficient accounts. Invest through accounts like your superannuation, your retirement account, or low-cost ETFs. This helps your money grow faster because you keep more of your returns. Invest more whenever you can. Get a bonus or a raise? Invest it immediately. The more you invest early, the quicker you'll reach your goal. Strategy 3. Avoid costly mistakes. Don't chase hype stocks. Trying to hit a home run usually ends up in disappointment. Stick to proven, stable investments instead. Don't panic or get greedy. Emotional investing always leads to losses. Automate your strategy and let your investments ride through the market's ups and downs. The best part? You don't have to wait for the perfect moment. These steps can be applied right now, wherever you're starting. Here are 4 practical steps you can take today to accelerate your journey to 100K. Step 1. Boost your earnings. Plan a simple conversation to ask for a raise, or brainstorm a side hustle that can earn you an extra $500 a month. Step 2. Automate your investments. Set up automatic monthly transfers to your investment account, even if you start small. Consistency beats timing every time. Step 3. Optimize your investing. Check if you're using tax advantage accounts, like super or retirement accounts, and low-cost ETFs. These simple tweaks can significantly grow your returns. Step 4. Commit to emotion-free investing. Decide today you won't react to emotions to market swings. Set your investments on autopilot and let them grow steadily over time. Follow these, and your first 100K becomes not just a goal, but a milestone you can realistically reach. Alright, now you've got the exact roadmap to hit that first 100K as quick as possible. But let's face it, knowing what to do is the easy part. Actually taking action? That's where fear and doubt sneak in and keep most people frozen. Markets go up and down, that's normal. But here's the crazy part. If you invested $1,000 right before the 2008 crash, by today, it'd still be worth 4 times more. Time in the market beats timing the market every time. Here are some of the biggest fears that set people back from investing, and I'll show you exactly how to crush those fears for good. Meet John. He finally saved enough money to start investing, but then he sees headlines shouting, "Market crash, imminent!" Suddenly, John is frozen. He's too afraid to move forward. Sound familiar? If you've ever felt paralyzed by fear from scary headlines and market noise, trust me, you're not alone. But here's the truth. The biggest risk isn't investing and seeing your money dip temporarily. It's never investing at all. Consider this. Over the past century, the stock market has seen crashes, recessions, and global crisis. And yet, every single time it's bounced back stronger. If you just invested that $1,000, even in the worst market crash in history, your money would still be worth significantly more over time. The bottom line? Waiting until you feel completely safe means you'll never start. And never starting means never winning. Every successful investor started scared. The difference is, they learned how to act despite their fear. Here's the good news. You don't have to face uncertainty alone. There's a clear, proven path to push past your fear and start building wealth immediately. Let me show you exactly what you can do today, right now, to move past your fear and get started. Step 1. Pick one simple investment and start small. You don't need to be an expert. Choose a straightforward index fund or ETF and invest just $50 to start. Step 2. Automate your investing. Set it and forget it. Even if it's just a small monthly amount, automating removes emotion from the equation. Step 3. Stop watching the market every day. Consistent checking fuels anxiety. Checking your investments quarterly instead of daily. Step 4. Commit to the long game. Remind yourself, I won't panic sell. I'm investing for the long term. Follow these steps and you'll never let fear hold you back again. Now you understand why hitting your first 100K feels like an uphill battle, but the right investment system can make that climb a whole lot easier. If you're ready to go from just dreaming about 100K to actually getting there, watch this next video and I'll show you exactly how I turned $1,000 into over $100,000 in under 5 years using my low-risk investment system called Focus. This simple, step-by-step system changed my life, and it can change yours too. See you in the next video.